Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Music Messages Tarot. If you are returning, welcome back. This video is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, and we are calling it the February love reading, but as most of you who've been watching me know, I do spread my readings out throughout the month, the love readings, because they're timeless anyway. So whenever you come across this message, that is when you're meant to hear it. All right, Capricorn, as I was shuffling, a lot came through. I saw a lot of cards, not just in our main deck, but from some of our oracle decks that indicated a time period of healing for somebody. That might be you, that might be your person. And I was also hearing the song, it's a Foreigner song. That's the name of the band, Foreigner. I Want to Know What Love is the name of the song. So maybe somebody who's had a lot of bad luck in love leading up to this point, and they feel like they could have a genuine connection with you. We're going to see what all that means. We'll move right into it today, okay? So this first card is your energy as we enter the reading. All right, we have Death. This is the Death card. I apologize. This is the Death card for this deck. So Scorpio energy. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe you were dealing with a Scorpio, or your person may be a Scorpio, but I like that energy there for you, okay? Because it shows me that you are ending cycles and moving on to something better in your love life for a lot of you. These next few cards are going to be for your person or people. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. So just initial impressions. I feel like you were dealing with someone before this King of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe somebody, I just heard the word stingy for some reason. Could have been someone who was stingy with their time, energy, attention toward you, and you feel like maybe it wasn't really an equal give and take. This is Cancerian energy here with the Chariot, but I feel like some of you don't see a future for this connection, and you're making the decision to move on in a different direction. Or for some of you, you may have just decided to put it on hold for a little bit because this King of Pentacles in reverse is not really rising to the occasion, not really giving you what you want from the connection right now. They seem like somebody who's really tied to like egoic and materialistic attachments, just from what I'm picking up here. It could be another earth sign, so possibly another Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. But I feel like the two of you have reached some kind of impasse. Now, that doesn't mean that there's no potential for this connection in the future. I did see a lot of healing energy, and that could be applied to the connection, not necessarily one or both of you individually. It could be your actual connection that's going to go through a time period of healing. Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like some of you did put either this person or this phase of the relationship behind you. Like you've dealt with some kind of difficult ending having to do with this situation, but you've moved on from it, at least for the time being. And now, again, that doesn't mean you're not going to come back together. It just means for the time being, you've put some kind of phase of this romantic cycle behind you. All right, the next card is your potential foundation with this person and in your love life, and can't make it up. There's the Four of Swords, that healing energy. So I know at the very least, you as an individual, you're going to be healing during this time period, Capricorn, possibly healing your connection with this King of Pentacles in reverse, or possibly opening yourself up to new opportunities with different people. I did also see the Ace of Pentacles before quite a few times as I was shuffling. So I feel like for those of you who are making the decision to move away from this King of Pentacles in reverse, you have something brand new and very solid coming in. And for some of you, that just might be a solid start with whoever this is getting their shit together. So let's see here. This is the challenge or obstacle in your love life right now. The Queen of Swords. That can mean a few different things. For somebody here, I think maybe this past situation has hardened your energy just a little bit. Like you may feel like a Queen of Swords right now. She's coming out upright. So, you know, I know the Queen and King of Swords, sometimes they get a bad rap. Okay. I'm an air sign, and that kind of irritates me a little bit when everybody kind of unloads all the negative traits and characteristics of the Queen and King of Swords onto them every time they come out. The Queen of Swords upright is not always a bad thing. She's very fair-minded. She's very logical. She has very strong boundaries. But because it's coming up in the challenge position, I feel like there is a word of caution around not putting up boundaries that are so so impermeable that nobody can get through, right? So like not putting up, not being too overly defensive, too overly guarded, because there is an Ace of Pentacles somewhere in your energy that wants to come in. And whatever happened with this past person, you know, you don't want to be overly defensive because of that, and like kind of subconsciously block out other opportunities that want to come in. We're going to clarify on that, but that's my initial impression about why it came out in that position. Let's see. This is the possible outcome here for your love life. 10 of Wands. I feel like some of you are feeling a little burdened by something that happened in the past, but with the healing energy here, I see you releasing those burdens. And moving on from either this person or this current phase of your love life, current cycle that you're in. So let's see. Death energy here is positive for me because it just shows me that you're moving on for your highest good one way or the other, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Why is Capricorn in this death energy at the current moment? Okay, we have the Justice card. That's the second. You might be dealing with a Libra. You may have a lot of Libra in your chart because Queen of Swords and Justice here. That's a lot of Libra energy. But I feel like you've weighed something out. You are kind of calling justice on a person or a situation from your past. For a lot of you, it's your recent past, and you're just deciding to move on. Like you're making a decision for your highest good here that may have been painful. Okay, whatever ending you had to put to this situation may have hurt you, caused some emotional pain, but I see you on the way out of that now. All right, and let's just see what else. Why else is Capricorn in this energy? Yeah, you want to move forward. We have the 8 of Wands here. Want to move forward. And I see beautiful things wanting to come towards you, Capricorn. But again, I think it's going to be, you're going to need to be a little bit careful to make sure that whatever boundaries you put up are not so strong that it prevents some of this from coming into you. Okay. Why else is Capricorn in this energy? 2 of Wands. Yeah, you're planning out what you do want from a romantic relationship. I think you're starting to see and realize what your future potential trajectories can look like here with different partners. Like, I feel like you're almost like in a vision setting kind of energy right now. Like, you know what you don't want, and you're taking time to figure out what it is you do want from a romantic partner. But yeah, you've definitely, I said before called judgment, which was a Freudian slip. But I do feel like you've called judgment. This is the Justice card. I feel like you're going to be getting some kind of karmic justice coming into you, but you have to allow it in, okay? Don't be so overly firm with your boundaries that you prevent these things from coming in for you. What can you tell me here about Capricorn's person that they were dealing with before? What were they dealing with before here with this King of Pentacles in reverse? Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like whoever this was, like you thought they were in King energy, but really they're in Page energy, and not even upright Page energy. Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody who's very immature, who can be very emotionally immature is what I just heard. I just see somebody who like throws temper tantrums to get what they want. Somebody who's very like, doesn't like to compromise, doesn't like to see things from their partner's perspective, and they can be very petulant is what I just heard. So yeah, I mean, not the best, not the most mature energy to be in a relationship. We have the Death card. Yeah, some of you are ending this relationship and moving on. What else can you tell me here about this person? 9 of Wands. Some of you were feeling like a wounded warrior. You feel like you can't move this to a healthier phase. So some of you are stepping away from this person, at least for the time being. What else can you tell me here about Capricorn's previous person? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you felt like it took you out of your power. Like this, dealing with this situation, pouring so much energy into it and not getting anything in return, took you out of this beautiful 9 of Pentacles pre-Empress energy, at least temporarily, and you're not having that anymore. You've decided that's not how you want to proceed. That's not how you want to live. That's not really what you want out of a romantic partner. So a lot of you have made that decision already, and you have already started your healing process here. Okay, what can you tell me about this 4 of Swords energy, though, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this 4 of Swords here? Knight of Wands. I feel like some of you definitely have other admirers looking in. I did see that Ace of Pentacles. The energy I'm picking up today, though, is somebody who's afraid to possibly approach you, Capricorn, a little bit apprehensive. I don't always get that off of this card, but just the way he's kind of looking out over the mountaintop there, like he's checking to see if it's safe. He's checking to see if when he gets there, what kind of energy is Capricorn going to be in? Is it going to be a Queen of Swords who doesn't give me the time of day, or do I have a chance with this person? So if someone has like lusty, kind of passionate feelings, they're definitely interested in you. There's a strong spark toward you and an attraction, at least on a physical level right now. But this person doesn't know if it's safe to approach yet. That, I think, is why the Queen of Swords is coming up here in the challenge position. What else do we need to know about the Four of Swords? Yeah, the World. You're going to have a brand new romantic cycle starting, and you have people who are very interested in you at the current time. Just be mindful of that. Make sure that you're not putting up walls that are so hard to break down that nobody can get through, you know? All right. And it might be a fire sign who's interested in you. It doesn't have to be, but it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's just a side note for someone here. Okay, we have a pretty good idea about why the Queen of Swords is coming up as the challenge, but what else does Capricorn need to know here about this Queen of Swords energy? Four of Pentacles. Don't hold on to the past hurt and the past heartbreak here. Also, I think the way you're being perceived from the outside right now is that you are very closed off. Like you're kind of holding all your cards close to your chest. You don't want to really be open right now emotionally. That may or may not be your actual internal state of affairs, but that's how like possible romantic partners are viewing you right now, a little bit closed off. So you just want to make sure that if you are interested in starting something new, I mean, maybe some of you aren't, but if you're interested in starting something new, you want to be mindful to try to open up your energy a little bit. We just had the Knight of Pentacles in reverse flip over along with the King of Swords in reverse. So with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse coming out right on top of the Knight of Wands, I feel like somebody wants to come in quickly towards you. All right. The King of Swords in reverse here on top of the Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, I feel like you're coming across as someone who's a little unapproachable right now, but this person wants to come in. There might be a little bit of a holdup in their energy though, because they're afraid of what you're going to say, how you're going to act. I feel like they really admire you. You're somebody who they really want to get to know, Capricorn, but they don't know what's waiting for them when they finally do come towards you. All right. I think they're afraid that they're going to encounter like a swords reversed, King or Queen of Swords reversed type energy. Somebody who's just going to cut them down and not give them the time of day. For some reason, you know, I don't sugarcoat here, but for some reason, that's how you're being perceived from the outside by whoever this potential love interest is. They're a little afraid of you right now. Okay, you might not mean to put that energy out, but that's the energy that people are kind of viewing you and perceiving you in. So just be mindful of that. All right, we have the 10 of Wands. What do we need to know about the burdens that Capricorn is going to be releasing? Okay, Devil in reverse. You're letting go of something toxic. I mean, whoever this was that you were dealing with before, I just don't feel like that person was for your highest good. That doesn't mean they can't be in the future. They just have a lot of hard work to do on themselves. And I think you're already aware of this. Knight of Swords, you have incoming communication from somebody. I think it's this Knight of Wands down here. But yeah, this also might be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be. With the Knights on the table today, the energy that I'm picking up is suitors, people who are interested in you on a superficial level right now. It doesn't mean that they, you know, it can't grow into something more meaningful than that, but it's like you have a lot of people very interested in coming towards you and very attracted to you right now is just what I'm getting. So yeah, I feel like there's a message or somebody's going to communicate this to you very shortly. What else does Capricorn need to know? Page of Swords, they're looking in on you, right? And they're going to be communicating something to you. They're going to be honest about their feelings. So I don't feel these people, person or people who are interested in you, I don't feel them putting on a facade. Like when they come to you, they're going to be straightforward about it. They're going to tell you that they're interested in you. They're going to tell you that they want to take you out on a date, that they want to get to know you better. So that's really a beautiful energy, because they're not going to be like trying to deceive you or be immature about expressing their emotions for you. Like sometimes when people come towards us, they know they have romantic feelings, but they're not transparent about that. I'm not getting that energy today. I'm getting people who want to be direct. They want to communicate this directly to you, that they're interested in you and that they want to like take you out. That's amazing, especially after whatever this was that you were dealing with before with this King of Pentacles in reverse. It doesn't seem like it was a pleasant situation to go through. So yeah, you have at the very least connections that want to come in that are the opposite energy of what you were dealing with. Like something that's going to allow you to let your hair down, something that is going to feel fun and spontaneous, and like all the things that maybe you forgot how it feels to be in that energy because of whatever this was weighing you down. Now let's get some more specific information here. This is a very different reading from the last one that I did for you, so might not resonate with everybody today. Please keep that in mind. Like sometimes I'm tapping into different people's situations. That's why I'm really going to try to put up more than one video per sign each month. My schedule's been a little bit wonky. This one just flipped out. Okay, snake. So I feel like the person you were dealing with before this was a complete liar. Somebody who liked to manipulate. Somebody who might even try to reinsert themselves once you do start seeing other people. Like they might try to block it for you. Just be mindful of that. But I definitely get that it's somebody who was not treating you appropriately in a past romantic connection. But this also flipped out. Date. Okay, and what did I just say? It's coming out right here on the potential outcome. You're releasing this person's toxicity and you are moving into a brand new phase with, for some of you, more than one person is going to come towards you. More than one person is going to ask you out on some kind of date is what I just keep hearing. I do get that it's a more casual vibe at first, but that doesn't mean that these connections can't grow into something more than that. That's just the current energy. Okay. What else does Cap need to know? Abundance. Yeah, you have abundance flowing in. This is not just financially. You have energetic abundance flowing in right now. You're very magnetic, very attractive to a lot of people. And that's why they want to come towards you. And I feel like I keep saying they want to be direct about this. You need to go out and let your hair down a little bit, Capricorn, I think. I think you're in an overly serious energy right now because of whatever happened. It has you feeling a little overly serious. Like I just heard sense of humor. So I feel like maybe somebody here needs to do something that allows you to access a more lighthearted energy around yourself. It's going to loosen you up. It's going to make you more approachable. It's going to increase the chances that this Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords are going to actually say something and come towards you. For a lot of you, I feel like they're going to come towards you anyway, even though they're intimidated by you. But kind of softening up your energy is going to help you as well. It's going to help you get into a better, more relaxed, energetic state and not seem so unapproachable from the outside. And this is never a judgment, okay? Even though I don't sugarcoat, I'm not judging you for coming across that way, potentially. I can fully understand why you might be in the energy that you're in. But you have this transformation that wants to happen in your life, and you don't want to like kind of subconsciously block that for yourself. So just a word of warning. But what else does Capricorn need to know? Boundaries. Yeah, what did I just say? Boundaries. I understand why you're putting boundaries up because of this person. But don't block out the beautiful things that want to come in. Don't put up walls that are so hard to get through that nobody can get through. All right. Because then you're going to not be doing yourself. You're going to be doing yourself a disservice if you do that. Shock. Yeah, some of you don't expect this communication that's coming in. I feel like some of you are in your own headspace right now, working through your own healing process, and you're not even aware of the other people who are interested in you right now. It might feel like a tower, but like a good tower. You're like, wow, where did this person come from? Or where did these people come from? Why are all these people interested in me all of a sudden? That's the kind of energy for whoever I'm tapping into today. But that's a good kind of tower, right? It gives you options. There's people definitely looking in on you. For some of you, whoever this snake is also monitoring you right now. So just be mindful of that. I get kind of a little bit of a more, I don't want to use the word dangerous, but somebody who's like trying to cross boundaries that you put up specifically for them. They're trying to find ways through. So yeah, I can understand why your boundaries are as firm as they are right now. It's just at some point you have to move away from that to let other people know it's okay to approach, you know? Yeah, somebody in your energy who wants to come towards you has this very soft, very genuine, very gentle teddy bear type energy. They want to get to know you. They want to take you out on a date. There's that word date again. So yeah, I see some of you definitely having a very active social and romantic life in the next coming weeks. What else does Capricorn need to know today? Moving on to calmer waters. That's ultimately the energy here. You are moving on from this situation. And yeah, you have like peace, serenity, fun, lighthearted energy ahead. It might not be a very serious connection that comes in at first. That of course doesn't mean it can't grow into that, but I think that's what you need now. You need something a little less serious. You need something a little more lighthearted, whoever you are that I'm tapping into today, because this situation, it's in some ways has colored your perception to a more pessimistic view in love, and whatever this fresh energy is that wants to approach, that's going to actually help you heal that. Okay. So that's why we want to allow it in. I mean, if you're not interested in dating right now, that's going to be obviously up to you. But if you're watching this video, you probably are interested in meeting new people. So you're going to want to keep your energy receptive. That's been a common theme coming out for a lot of the signs this month, but just a very good piece of advice. Girl with a snake. So yeah, you felt like this person, this other person, tried to charm you, tried to manipulate you. I feel like that person's getting karma. You might even be serving this person their karma by walking away. That might be a huge part of their karma. Usually they're used to getting what they want. They're used to talking themselves out of situations and being like a fast talker, like someone who feels like they're really slick. They're a couple steps ahead of everybody all the time. They're used to those strategies working, but it didn't work with you. And that's part of their karma to deal with now. What else does Capricorn need to know? You can let go of that though, because you have other things. Yeah, take time to heal, Cap. Take time to pour into yourself. Have fun right now. Have fun. Show yourself appreciation. Do the things that allow you to feel like you are safe in your own energy. You know, really nurture your own like energetic state right now by pouring into yourself. I'm just seeing somebody like soaking in a bubble bath or meditating or, you know, doing something, even somebody getting like Reiki healing or something along those lines. Even if you don't physically go to get a Reiki session, like some of the videos and practitioners on YouTube are really good. So I know I personally use that strategy sometimes when I feel like my energy needs a little bit of a cleanse or a purification. So those are all just different things that you can do. But whatever makes you feel loved and whatever helps you feel more confident and safe in your own space, those are the things you need to do now. But at the same time, I do think it's a good idea to let other people in. Like, you may feel like you need to self-isolate right now, but there are people who want to talk to you, really want to take you out and get to know you right now. What else does Capricorn need to know? I got this last time for you, right? So even if, like, it didn't seem like this was the same, like, person that I was tapping into this time, but wedding rings, you may have long-term potential with one of these knights that's coming out in your energy. So even if it feels like this is not resonating for you or it's not your specific situation, there's somebody who's interested in you that you might be unaware of, that you have this really beautiful long-term potential with, because wedding rings keeps coming out for your sign. All right. So that's why it's important right now for those looking for love and who want to establish more a different relationship in their love life right now, not to close yourself off too much, because you might be blocking a blessing that the universe has for you. All right. I don't, to be honest, I don't really want to hear anything that this King of Pentacles wants to say. He might come through in the direct messages though, because you know, sometimes we can't always control the types of messages that flow through or exactly where they're coming from. We are going to get some messages from, I'm really interested in this Knight of Wands, possible Knight of Swords in your energy. I'd love to hear what they have to say, but this King of Pentacles might come through as well. Sometimes it's good because it provides closure for the listener. But let's just see the messages that want to come out today from these people in your energy and their higher selves. You are so different from everyone around me. Yeah, this is who wants to approach, okay? This is one of the knights that's looking in on you that you might not even be aware is there. You're different from everyone around them. They want to get to know you. They're intrigued and they are inspired by your energy is what I just heard. don't put up with my BS. That's this King of Pentacles, okay? His higher self knows he's acting like he's not acting right in this relationship, and that he has his own healing to do, and that's just confirmation there for you on that person. What else? This one just flipped. I wish I could be a different person. That's him again. All right, so he knows he needs to transform and change. He's resisting the process in 3D. What else does this person need to know? Painful memories. This could be from your King of Pentacles, but I do feel like it's one of the new people that wants to come towards you. They're having they've had their own painful transformation process, and they want you to know that. It's not going to stop them from saying something to you, though. I feel like these people are very direct, the people that are interested in you right now. The heat between us is intense. Yeah, that's that Knight of Wands. I feel like it is a fire sign for some of you, but I mean, it doesn't have to be. They could be showing up as the Knight of Wands because they have very fiery, passionate type Ace of Wands feelings for you right now. They're very, very attracted to you. Why do I deserve someone like you? All right, so someone who feels like you are like, I'm just hearing that song, She's So High. The lyrics are, she's so high above me, she's so lovely. I think it was popular in the 90s. But basically the person feels like his love interest is on a pedestal. He compares her to Aphrodite at one point, and that's in that song. So yeah, that's how this person sees you. They see you as being like in Venus, Aphrodite type energy. And that is not a bad way to be viewed, Capricorn. So they really admire you. Why can't I move on from you? That's this person over here. I said, it's going to have to be part of their karma this time. Nothing you can really do about that. You are going to move on in the way that's best for you. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. Same person. I feel like that's this King of Pentacles. Anything else from this Knight of Wands, though? I really want to hear from the Knight of Wands. I feel lonely. That could be either one, but I do feel like it's your Knight of Wands here and that's why he wants to come towards you. You're everything this person's looking for. I can't promise you anything. I feel like that, again, is this King of Pentacles. He wants to do the internal work, but he doesn't know how quickly he's going to move through his shadow work in this process. So, like, don't put your life on hold for this person. It doesn't mean you can't come back together if that's what your heart is really wanting. I feel like there's possibly potential for the future, but right now he's got a lot of toxicity he's got to work through. Okay. Can we get one more from the Knight of Wands? I really want to hear from the Knight of Wands. Drama. I feel like there's drama going on his end as well. Okay, so there's a little bit of drama. He might have a third party situation he is separating from. Emotions overwhelm me. This person is very, very attracted to you. Very, that's what I'm picking up. Just like a very intense attraction. But yeah, if you've never heard that song, She's So High, you might want to go listen to it. It's really flattering. Like, if that is the way this person is seeing you, and that's the energy I am sensing here, it's super flattering for somebody to see you that way, Capricorn. Like you're a goddess is kind of, they're picking up your divine feminine essence. All right, I'm just going to pull 3 more cards today to get some final messages for Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know today? Modest fortitude. Someone here is going through an ego death. This is also, for some reason, I don't know why I associate this card with transformation, but I do. So someone who's shedding old toxicities, you might have felt like this situation pushed you into an additional phase of your own spiritual awakening. But I do feel like this King of Pentacles, you've catalyzed an ego death in this person by walking away. And that's just something, you know, it's part of their process. It's part of their own spiritual journey that they have to work through now. What else does Capricorn need to know? Romance. Yeah, you have a lot of romance coming in, though. You're not going to be, I don't see you being single for long if you're single right now. I feel like this Knight of Wands wants to start something really fiery up with you, and it's going to be really passionate, Cap. They have very, very intense attraction towards you right now, which is, it's exciting. It's a very exciting energy. It's like you know, it's lusty, but not in a devilly way. All right. It's like a good kind of lusty welcome change for you. Curiosity. They're very curious to get to know you more. Like, they're very curious about who you are and, you know, what you're like in a relationship. They're a little bit nervous to come towards you right now, But if you, I feel them coming towards you either way, but it's not a bad idea for your own self to just do things that allow you to be more in like a fun, lighthearted energy right now, because that's going to help you ultimately, but it's also going to help people know like it's okay to approach Capricorn right now. All right, Cap, that's what I have for you this round. Again, I'm going to try to do more than one love reading for each sign next month. I really have to see if my schedule permits that, but that's what I have for you this time. I hope it resonated. I hope it was helpful. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, it would really help the channel grow. Other than that, though, I'm wishing you all the peace and harmony, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.